All right, so kinesthetic word web. Ladies, would you come up here and come across the front here and show them your cards? All right, so we have stem, roots, plants, leaves, and flower. Right. So here's the concept. A word web, what goes in the middle? Right, the concept, the main idea, the main topic goes in the middle, and everything else goes around it. So I knew that graphic organizers, if you remember, that was on the list of memory retention. Graphic organizers are powerful. But I thought, man, first of all, it's already invented. And second of all, it's another worksheet. Again, there's a time and a place for certain worksheets. I don't mean to bash all worksheets at all. But I thought, okay, what could we do with that? And I went, what if we brought it to life? We made it kinesthetic. Okay, so who up here has the main idea or topic? Which word? Plants? Okay, so plants, would you step forward? And the four ladies, would you circle around her? She's the main idea topic. And would you please touch her shoulder? Do you see a word web? Yes. Yes, right? So we're modeling it right now, but imagine that every student in the classroom had a card and stood up, and they were wandering around, and they had to figure out who do they relate to first to make the group, and then once they do that, they determine who has the main idea or topic. Now, you see how they're touching her shoulder. Let's say, for example, that's not okay in your teacher's classroom. Would you all take one step away from her? Okay, so same concept. Right now I can still see the connection, who the main idea or topic is. Any idea, popsicle sticks, shoestrings, best idea I ever heard was a hula hoop, and how the main idea is being a hula hoop. Okay, love it. So everybody's doing this. Now here's the thing. I'm sorry, I know your arms are going to get tired, but hang on one second. I'm giving you a workout today. That was in the fine print of the description. So I'm wandering around, I'm helping different groups, and I look over and I see this. I nod my head to them, which means that they can drop their arms. I've acknowledged that they've created their web. Now, they've also told me two things. One, they believe they have everybody in their group. And two, they're ready for accountability. Now, you know, teachers don't have time to ask every student what they're thinking. But I am listening in and I'm targeting. So, for example, Jerry here has STEM, and I might say, Jerry, why does Rebecca have the main idea or topic? And Jerry says, well, because she told me to stand here. Right? The reality of it all, right? I say, not a problem. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. I can't wait to hear why she's the main idea or topic. Okay, now I leave, I help and assist to ask some other students, come back, and I'm now going to hold her accountable. Okay? I don't care if she has taken the words straight out of Rebecca's mouth and told me, because now it's forced her to say it, and, right, and she's hearing it. Now, of course, I might kick back with a few more questions. But I also have to understand my student and the safety level of doing this with her. You know, that could have been phenomenal just for her to step it back to me, but I also may be ready to challenge her. Okay? Now, let's say, for example, what do you notice the difference between STEM here? Oh, I happen to be right beside you. What do you notice between these two cards? The visual, right? So this allows me, as I'm passing these out, and even if students created them, because that is the ultimate goal. Remember, I don't want to be doing all this work as the teacher. Ultimate goal is they're doing all the work. They're creating the webs at their table. So I collect all the cards. As I do this, let's say, for example, I had these two cards and I get to her. One, I know she's a struggling reader. I'm going to decide to give her the support of the illustration. Or on another day, I may say, she's struggling, but I'm making her go for it. Here we go. Okay? She could be ESL, and I give the visual support. It could be a hard concept. Maybe I'm in high school and I'm teaching something that she doesn't quite understand or get. I may decide to give her this one for some extra support. But that quickly, within split seconds, I just differentiated this. Okay? Would you please give them a round of applause? Thank you. Thank you. Now, this is not it. I kicked this way up, and I'm hoping that we have enough time. Are we done at noon? Is that what time? Okay. So a couple things. Also, when they chose plants, depending upon the group and what I'm trying to achieve, I may have even challenged them. I may have said, plants? Really? You think plants are the main idea topic? Why? And they justified to me why. And I said, yeah, you know, I got to thinking, and I think STEM should be in the middle, because leaves come off of a stem, roots come off of a stem, the flower comes off of a stem, it's plants in general. But you know, not all plants have a flower, so that's why I don't think plants is the main idea. Now, I may be knowing, that's really plants was it, but I'm going to kick back to force that level of thinking and challenge them again to be okay with challenging me in a friendly way, you know, in a respectful way. Does that make sense?